Hello everybody and welcome to episode 5 of Broadcast UGC, the show where we play through Foundry missions live. I'm Galactrix and I'm joined by my co-host Bazag.
Howdy everyone.
How about telling everyone what missions we're playing today? Because we've got missions, plural.
Yes, 2 missions where because we only managed to do half of Krios Falling last week, we decided to do some more Klingon missions, but the problem was deciding exactly what missions to do. So while I was going through the list, I found Hunting Slamek, which I can't remember who it's by.
Let's have a look. It's by Hunting Slamek. It's by someone with initials for the name. That's why I can't remember what it is.
Okay.
Yeah, by R.E. Gonz. Okay.
Okay. Tribblesome Times by who else is it?
SoKErroneous.
Yeah. Anyway, so why I chose these missions was they both have a bit of a quirky nature to them. Hunting Slamek is, well, obviously you hunt down Slamek because he's the traitor of Colosseum, and you don't like that as a Klingon.
Yes. And
Tribblesome Times is meant to be a sort of light-hearted look at the ecological menace that tribbles are. So from a Klingon perspective. So that's basically a bit quirky. Thought is going to be the theme tonight for our missions.
Mm-hmm. And this time I haven't played either of these missions, but Bazag's played them just to make sure they work this time. Yes. And by the way, last week when we couldn't finish Krios Falling, I did go back afterwards and then finish it thanks to Bazag. He contacted the author and that mission got fixed. So anyone who wants to play Krios Falling, it's working now, and it does have a pretty good ending and storyline.
It does continue on very well. It keeps up the level of detail in both the maps and the story that we've seen, that you saw in the first half of the mission. So anyway, let's get going with our reviews for this week. Suppose the first thing to notice is that we've got a drop to impulse request at the Alina system. Would you use drop to impulse, or would you put the name of the mission in, or what would you do here, Galactrix?
Yeah, I probably would maybe do something to indicate which mission it is, just in case you have a bunch of Foundry missions and you don't know. Although on my mission I didn't put, I just put a command there as well. Some people like to put begin this mission as the enter text.
So you don't really have a preference either way?
I don't really have a preference. I mean, drop to impulse just seems, that's not a real, there's something going on there. One thing I will say though is that it doesn't actually say anywhere in the mission description or in the objectives at the top where this mission starts. So if you hadn't read the text, then you wouldn't know. But just because we did pick up the mission just before we came in, we know it's in Alhina system.
Okay, so I'll just read out the description for Hunting Slamek for everyone that is listening. Mm-hmm. Nobody betrays a Klingon, much less an honorable Remen Patak. Make that coward pay for his treachery. If you are annoyed by Slamek as much as I was, this would be a great mission for you.
Yeah, that's good.
So it does change voice in the middle of the description, which I don't think is quite appropriate. If it was
if it was in yellow,
perhaps,
yeah,
if it was using yellow, the OC text, then that would be different. But because it does visually separate the two. Anyway, let's get going, shall we? Warp in?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's go in. Drop to
So we have to find the Ferengi ship Muscle Latinum, which apparently has information about Slamek's location.
Okay, let's go in. And I'm kind of looking forward to this, because I did hear on this mission was actually mentioned on Foundry Files once, I think. Just a brief after they did a review, they said, yeah, go check out Hunting Slamek, and I thought, yeah, let's go. Just curious, has anyone in the chat room played this mission before? Nope, they're saying nope, nope.
There you are. Hunt around for the right vessel. Oh, there's a ship way off in the distance over here that's separate by the others, so maybe that's it.
Nice visual effects.
I think a nice place. I think it's the placement of Nebula, and here we go. It's the Lustful Latinum. Do you want to start first?
Okay. Okay. It's good to see you, Commander. I have some information. The Reman named Slamek. I believe you're looking for him. For a small fee, I can transmit the coordinates of the ship he's on. For, say, 5 bars of gold-pressed latinum.
Miserable Topper! A few torpedoes to his bridge may convince him otherwise.
Now, let's not be hasty. The price is clearly too high and up for negotiation.
Low torpedoes.
1 bar of gold-pressed latinum?
Torpedoes loaded, and his bridge is targeted by all weapons. We will send him streaming into Grethor.
Hold your fire. I'm transmitting the coordinates now. Azure Nebula. Azure Nebula.
So what do you think of this bartering technique by the Klingons?
Seems pretty Klingon to me.
So, if you had the choice of making any changes to that map, is there anything that you think you might do?
I don't know, it seemed kind of brief there. I didn't really get a chance to look around. Were there other NPCs flying around in the background? I thought I saw some.
Yeah, there's a few NPCs, but I don't think they were moving around. That's probably the only real thing I might have added there, because as you say, it is you do spend such short a time there that it doesn't, I suppose, really matter.
Yeah, I suppose it doesn't matter. It sets up the place, sets up the introduction nicely, I think. I don't know if I would have put something else on there, like a search for the Ferengi ship, but I suppose we were expecting him to be there, so.
Oh, we've got some Romulans to fight.
Okay, let's go. I hope I don't blow up.
Should be able to heal something anyway. If you are.
Uh-oh, they're 26 levels higher than I am.
Make sure you level.
Yep, I just did.
To me.
Because that would have been nasty. Pretty explosions.
That's one thing I like. I am detecting several large asteroids with weapons emplacements. No other vessels yet. If he is here, they are cloaked. I have laid out a search map.
Okay, waypoints.
Basically those big asteroids there.
Okay. Pretty nice big visual cue to have a big asteroid to fly to.
Yeah. Oop. No traces of Riemann biosigns. Plotting the next waypoint. but we're being fighted against. So these fights are a well, I suppose optional. They aren't story objectives.
Oh, I'm about to be blown up.
Your health was on my end. Your health was very fine.
Yeah, I meant I was standing next to the explosion.
Oh. Well, brace for impact then.
Okay, waypoint 2, where the hell is that? I haven't looked on the map. It's over there, okay. Here we go. Destroy enemies.
Oh. There we go.
Should have known. So these are Romulans, not Remans.
Currently, yes, because as you remember,
Yeah.
Slamek was just
He went off with the Romulans.
yeah.
Okay, this one's about to
So, what
go.
do you think of the use of fighting so far?
I think it's been okay. They've been pretty balanced, I think. I haven't really died at all, or got close to dying. I'm not sure about putting a group with every asteroid though, because it just seems to be, you know, fly up to an asteroid, you expect a group. And maybe would have varied it up a bit more, or... Okay, apparently he wasn't here either. There is one final waypoint.
Well, looks like there's a little base here.
Huh.
I am detecting a station of some kind ahead. Several life signs are Riemann. I am also detecting ships that will need to be dealt with before we board the station. It will be quick. Romulans have no taste for battle.
Okay,
Nope,
the Deradex
two of the
battleships.
battleships.
I keep forgetting I could have cloaked. Not used to playing as a Klingon.
Wow.
Oh, and there you
I
go.
just got both of those against me because I am being fired at will. And their photonic shockwave
Launching-
really got.
Launching heavy plasma torpedoes as well.
So that's something they might have done, just added a quick respawn point between each of the asteroids, since there's fighting there.
I have no shields left.
I should be able to give you some when I get in range. If I'm there in time.
Defeated.
Let's try and just break out of combat and then.
Okay, I managed to get one of the battleships down to something, a little bit of health.
Yeah, 58.
Cool. Now I've got to get close to you, or I'm going to drop out of squad support range. So how far are we into the mission? Because you've played it all the way through, so...
This, basically, the next map is the end. It's,
oh, really?
It is a very short... Oh, no, there's one more map. But this is... the last map is very short and... you don't do much. It's where all the fun is, pretty much. But I probably should have kept that for when we actually get there.
Keep forgetting to avoid the heavy plasma torpedoes, because have you been playing on Tribble? Because they're kind of bugged. They were behaving like what's the new ship that has the emission-seeking torpedoes?
Oh yeah.
They were coming out of the NPCs, flying around, and then going back and hitting the ship that they came from.
We've got some loot to pick up, but then we can go.
I've got a shield battery.
Yay! We love shield batteries.
Where's my high ranking? That's the highest level buff I've got, so...
No... It was cool.
Could bring some of yours if you want, or...
There, so that's...
Okay, that looks good to me.
We shouldn't have any problems with health. So, people in the channel, what are your thoughts so far? Do you have anything to add to what we've said so far? Doesn't look like there's any response.
Well, Captain P.F. Dennis said he
Captain P.F. Dennis must have been going for coffee and
Oh, he's back. There you go.
Oh.
What kind of coffee did you get? Ooh, excellent. Can you invite me to the team? Because I seem to have appeared on the map without you. I might have to log out again and then come back in because I'm on a different instance.
No, we're right.
Oh, you're right there. Cool.
So as you noticed, now that we're back in the game, the ambient chat says intruders.
Oh, really? Cool. Okay, there were Romulans there, seemed easy.
So have you used that mechanic where you have to interact with the door to open it before, or?
Yeah, sure. I've seen that before.
Ooh, another waypoint.
Ooh,
we've got a
thing. Ooh, an egg. See, I'll pass on that because I can't actually see the buttons because they're off the side of my screen.
Oh.
Okay, there was a
Well, this one was harder.
Oh yeah, I'm about to die. I'm dead.
Yep. Let's respawn, shall we? I think this is probably has to do with yes, we're not quite that good at organising ourselves.
Yes.
More than.
So how far into the mission are we getting now? Are we about to meet Slamek?
Yeah, we're about to meet Slamek.
Cool. Because this isn't the only mission we're playing tonight. We're playing thingy next, aren't we? What's it called?
Oh, there's a Centurion medic there.
Oh, we better get on. We're playing Tribblesome Times right after this.
Nope. And we're probably I'm gonna respawn my guys and then we can.
Okay, I had the funky green mojo on me. Kill me.
Personal shield losing power.
Today was a good day to die.
For us, it sure is. Okay, so that group is being taken care of. Except for this turret-y. Okay, so wait. What do you think of the using the waypoint as a space on a ground map?
Seems a bit plain.
And it's an interact button for this console, but instead of something naming. I'm detecting 5 Riemann biosigns ahead.
They look like Romulans.
We should use this opportunity to destroy this station as well. A few spatial charges, and nothing will remain but a dust cloud as testament to the Empire. So I've just read that out, so we can go and set things to overload now. This generator and whatever this big thing is in the middle.
Cool.
And one more. The charges will blow after we beam out.
That's good, because I wouldn't want them to blow while we were still in here.
Yeah. Yay, orbital strike.
I know there's this green colour for Klingons. Oh, looks like Rieman's in the cells.
Oh, and this guy's a UGC contact that I've been able to select.
Oh yeah. So there's the other one.
And mate, here's some Riemans here that we have to kill.
Okay. I can see someone over there with a thing on his head.
What? Yeah, I haven't seen these wall things before. Like Kalis, spelled wrongly, but anyway, they're sort of genetic experiments on these Riemann. All the more reason to wipe them out. I do like what he's done in terms of visuals.
Yeah. Especially these things.
And here's Slamek.
Oh god.
It's too bright here. I wish I had played Colosseum just before, so I could get his voice right. Would you waste your time to kill a slave? I have lost everything.
This pathetic had de Blach will not stand and fight. I say beam this pathetic creature into space. Such be the fate of all who oppose the Empire.
No, beam him to the ship. Standing by for transport. Joe, it's you.
I'm not sure that's how you spell that either. Okay, so does that mean we've got Slamek now?
Yes, we've got him. And there's just this last map. The Romulan station has been vaporized.
Cool. Boast to the crew, that's funny. So where's the crew?
So you should be able to see the marker on the mini-map. Do you have any idea what's going to happen next?
No.
Do you want to read this one out?
Okay. The Riemann Patak and his friends are in the arena waiting for you. Ah. So do we get to kill him? Sounds like we get to fight him. Do you want to do your female voice on that one?
No.
You're so funny in the first episode. Okay.
Honorable Commander, take your revenge.
Oh no, it's too bright in here.
turn that pathetic creature into targ food. I have lost everything.
Activate the console and send this honorous Hardblah to Grethor.
I grow tired of this life.
It's funny, it's every line he says from the episode.
Unleash the Grethor hounds. Kapla! Others will think twice before betraying a Klingon next time.
Ah, and that's the end of the mission, and we don't actually get to fight him ourselves. The things kill him and eat him. That's funny. Oh, and they're coming outside now.
Yeah, unfortunately, force fields aren't actually really force fields.
Mm-hmm. That was funny. I'm gonna give it 4 stars. Because that was fun. Could use a few, maybe improvements, which is why I didn't give it 5 stars, but yeah, that was pretty awesome. What rating would you give it?
I'm gonna give it 4 as well. I did enjoy it, and that's the main thing with any Foundry mission. I'm also gonna say things like, you know, a nice fun mission could use touch-ups with spelling and UGC contacts and things like that.
Mm-hmm. And now that we've done this mission, we should head for the next one, which is Tribblesome Times by SoKErroneous, and that starts in the Pycanis sector.
Yep.
So let's get on with this one. We're doing Tribblesome Times.
Tribblesome Times. Yes. So I said on the Twitter account that it was troublesome tribbles, but it's Tribblesome Times. So that's all my fault.
Okay. Can you read the description of the mission? Because I haven't read it.
Yep. A light-hearted look at the serious business of controlling the Quadrant's greatest ecological menace. A nascent Klingon colony world, War 3, has discovered an infestation of tribbles near the main settlement. Previously, the planet was known to be a tribble-free. Questions abound, but answers few. Who brought the tribbles to the war system? And how did they evade detection? And most importantly, who are the brave warriors who will hunt them to extinction? The war system is in Pycanis.
That's good, they actually tell you. Okay, and we're here now, so let's get in there. Beam to Vor 3 colony. We've arrived at the Vor system and are ready to beam down. Okay, I might let you choose some buffs here.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's a bad one. Have I got a better one? Well, this one can heal. You've already got one that can heal. Maybe an engineer. Well, he can do something.
Yeah, that'll do. Except.
Okay, so what did you think of this mission when you played it? Are we gonna have a good time now?
Well, this one has, I suppose, a bit more dialogue, but quite a lot more combat. It does have some pretty good elements, but I think perhaps a bit too much combat to the story.
Glad I picked up 40 hypos before I came in. Okay, I seem to be dynamic patching finished. Going in now. There we are.
Okay, so we're here to interview the colony governor. Would you usually, when you first beam in, do a pop-up at the start to say that we should talk to the governor first, just to, you know?
I might. It seems pretty clear in the description.
Yeah,
there,
pretty obvious.
Interview colony governor. I know that some people get annoyed every map you pop into, and there's always a pop-up screen. I mean, sometimes you just know what you got to do.
Okay, talk to Governor Torak. Captain, you are a sight for sore eyes. I am sure General Morgan filled you in on our overall situation here, but I thought you might have some questions. So, do you want to do the first one?
Sure, okay, tell me about the Vor 3 colony. The colony on Vor 3 was established just 6 years ago, 2 years before the Klingon Federation War broke out. Since then, we've made some progress, but our finest warriors are now contributing to the defense of the Empire as a whole instead of Vor 3. That's why we've had to request assistance from the KDF when tribbles started appearing on our world. If nothing is done, the tribbles will consume our food stores and we'll surely starve.
Okay, so is that the and it just goes back to you
it goes back to the thing. So should we ask him about him, or?
Yeah, I'll ask him about him. I'd rather not get into my personal history, if you don't mind. Suffice it to say that this colony is a first start for me, and I'm honored by its success. If you can't take care of this tribble problem, I'm going to be in a world of trouble.
Interesting.
And
now let's ask him about the trouble with tribbles.
You get the reference there?
Yes, I did get a reference. Okay, we first noticed them a week ago. Officer Vren killed a few groups, but destroying them is a difficult and onerous task, and Vren is an old man. I try to stay as far away from tribbles as possible, so if you want more information, you should speak to Officer Vren.
Okay, let's go find him then. He's over by this other building. So what do you think of the way they've done this map?
This map, it looks nice.
Yeah, so far.
Yeah, it looks like a standard kind of colony. It looks nice surroundings, nicely built. I could make my way around easily. Okay, now this guy. Suppose Governor Torak sent you to me. If you are here about the tribbles, I will do everything I can to help you. 3 options.
Yep. I'll do the first one this time. Tell me about yourself. I'm just an old blind man with a battless. I was a commander in the KDF years ago. I fought in the Dominion Wars, lost 2 fingers to a Jem'Hadar fighter. But that's in the past now. Today's warriors are off fighting the Federation, so I'm responsible for security here. I long for another glorious battle, but not with tribbles.
Tell me about colony security. Vor 3 is not a KDF outpost. It's just a simple colony world. Since we're so close to the Federation border, KDF patrols come by fairly often. We're a tight-knit, honorable community. There's not much call for security. I guess that's why Governor Torak thinks an old blind warrior is good enough. Unfortunately, these tribbles are more than I can handle.
And for the final option, Fisherman Tok came to me 2 fortnights ago. He's saying he found a tribble on his porch. He killed it, of course, but everyone knows where there's one tribble, there's more. I visited Tok, and sure enough, there were some tribbles around the lagoon near his residence. I vaporized them, but I couldn't figure out where they came from. If I were you, I would go investigate the lagoon to the northeast of the village, and take care of whatever you find there.
Okay, lagoon. Investigate lagoon.
And to the north.
Oh, I see a little interaction thingy with someone over here.
Oh.
I'm just gonna go check that out. They look like dancing women. Talk to Klingon Bard. That's interesting. He's doing oh, there's a song.
Rock out.
There's a song there. Tribblesome times are here, causing our hearts to fear. Food that all we hold dear now is at stake. The captain is coming soon, morning or night or noon. Tribbles will meet their doom, Klingons awake. Rising up in the sky, telling this world goodbye. Homeward they then shall fly, glory to make. Okay, that's interesting. Klingon poetry in a mission. Okay, so where is the northwest anyway? It's this way. Was it northeast? I can't remember.
Just a bit north, east, yeah.
I don't see any other NPCs with interaction things above their heads yet.
I've just been running directly to the lagoon, and we've taken 2 alternative ways to get there. We're there, now we've got to clear the tribble infestation.
I see tribble piles. Destroy the cluster.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, he's doing Klingon smash. Cool. Must be pretty powerful to smash a whole bunch of tribbles out of existence.
Well, we're Klingons. Well, I'm a Lethian, but... Interview fisherman. I went this way.
Talk to fisherman talk.
Commander, you startled me. I don't suppose you're here to do something about those tribbles.
The lagoon is clear.
Well, that's great, but it's just the start. Originally, I didn't know where they came from, but in the last week, I've developed some pretty good ideas.
Where'd they come from?
There's a small cave to the east. At least, I think it's small. I've never been to the end of it. I've heard some funny noises coming from there when I walk past. I'd investigate myself, but I hate tribbles.
Investigate a cave. Okay. Oh, and I see a cave there. Is that part of the map, or did they? Oh, is there like a cave asset you can put down? Oh, I think it is.
Cave asset
because it glows.
It's interactive.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
You can even go inside it. Yeah. This cave looks pretty deep. No, it doesn't. I'm in it right now. Listen carefully. It sounds like there are ventilation fans down there. Enter the cave. So far I'm having a good time. It's a very different mission from the last one. The last one was just, you know, reach a set of waypoints and then get to Slamek and then watch the funny Targs eating him up. This one does seem like more of a sort of storyline to it.
It does have a strong story running through it.
Okay, here we are in a cave that looks like a Federation door.
Sir, this is no cave. There's a Federation outpost down here. How can the colonists have missed this? I'm detecting a modulated subspace signal. We should head towards whatever, or whoever, is sending it. Oh, and...
That was interesting. Everything just disappeared. Okay. I don't know if they needed to do that. We could have just walked through the door, I suppose, but... Tribbles.
Yes, they're everywhere, those gliders. Drinking with the console, and sir, this listening post has been in operation since before the war started. Those Federation dogs were violating the treaty years ago. I transmitted our findings to the Death Ghost. Oh, whatever your ship is. The High Council will want to know this. It looks like there are also files here that document the importation of tribbles to this facility. The file says they are brought here for morale purposes. I find that unlikely. They could have chosen a more believable cover story, at least. Starfleet has stooped low if they are using biological weapons like tribbles instead of facing us in battle. Sir, we need to shut this facility down. I've located both the main monitoring equipment bank and the device the Starfleet has been using to hide the base from our sensors. We have enough tricobalt explosive with us to make sure Starfleet can never use this outpost again. But we'll need to be careful not to damage the colony.
Okay, cool. We get to set explosives. Set explosives on monitoring equipment and set explosives on jamming equipment. I assume these are marked on the map somewhere.
Yep.
Oh, I've got a yellow scanning beam. How funny. So this room this is the room where the tribbles are coming from. They were intentionally placed here with food by the Federation. With no intervention, there will be millions of them within a few more days. With your permission, I set up some explosives in this room. Permission. Oh, there's a choice here. Permission granted or no. The tribbles are not our main concern. Is there a difference? What did you choose when you played this?
I chose.
Ah, okay. How about we let the chat room choose, just to see if they're still with us? Do you want to blow up these tribbles or just ignore them and move on? You know, I bet they're going to say blow them up. Because that's what they do. Okay. You got a couple of seconds. Give them a couple
Lord
of
of
seconds.
Pit's saying the tribbles.
Oh, Lord of Pit's here. That's interesting.
He's in the IRC chat room.
Oh. You know, I didn't even know you were watching. That's funny. Because I can't actually see the double chats. I mean, yeah. Okay, so did he say blow them up?
He said leave them alone.
Oh, leave them alone. Okay, let's leave them alone just to see if there is a difference. Okay. With all due respect, sir, we were sent to this colony to deal with the tribble problem. If we do not destroy these tribbles, the Vor 3 colony will fail. Worse, the Federation will view the operation as a success, and may deploy more ecological weaponry to other Klingon worlds. Very well, let's set the explosives. See, so they didn't really give you a choice at all.
Sorry.
I didn't see them set explosives though.
No, well, you can't really have the
just a dialogue choice. Okay, that looks interesting. The Zag is frozen in mid-running pose. Okay, I suppose he disconnected and we'll just wait for him to come back then. I just kept gonna wait for him to come back. I can hear the Skype noise there saying that they're trying to redial him. I don't think there's an episode we haven't gone through without some kind of technical problems happening. That's live entertainment for you. Okay, I've got set explosives on monitoring equipment. So that's one of these objective things over here. And there's another one over here on this other side. I don't think I've seen this map before. I mean, I think I've seen this map before, but I haven't seen giant rocky formations on it before either. Okay, gonna have to try and wait for the Zag to come back. Hopefully we can continue. I'm still getting some strange noises here. How about the chat room? Are you seeing me okay? Are you hearing me okay? Let me just check. Just catching up on all this chat. Fine, cool, thank you. I might have to continue alone if I can't get Bazag back. But I assume he's trying to restart his system. It looked like he crashed out of the game and both out of Skype at the same time. I'm really, I could continue on and plant the explosives and things like that, but I'm really worried about doing that without him here because he might not get credit for it and might not be able to move on properly from if there's another map after this. So I'm just going to have a look around. Get a feel of the place. Okay, so there should be another console in here. There's one over there. That's the other one I need to interact with. There's nothing else around this corner, is there? Nope, there's just an empty door. Cool. Just gonna go back around here. I might have to just click on this. Should I click on this? Actually, I didn't check out this room. These are where all the Klingons... Oh! They can kick these tribbles around. Tribble football. Yeah! Oh, I can kick that part as well. They're all kickable. That's so funny. Now I go around kicking these things, but I assume that if you were on a team and you were kicking these things around, that the other team members wouldn't be able to see you kicking these things around, because apparently they're generated on your own client, you know, as part of a, I don't know, 3D illusion, because they're not actually part of geometry. You can touch and feel, like the walls. See, like I can crash into that wall and that's solid, but these things aren't solid. They're just a special effect. Because I've noticed, I've seen people use the, you know, that party popper, which can shoot out tribbles that you got for the 1 year anniversary. And sometimes when I'm shooting out tribbles, and I know I'm shooting out tribbles, other people are seeing other stuff, like the laser beams coming out of it. Okay. I'm gonna go back to that room now, and if Bazag has... Oh, he's just logged back on. Cool. I was just gonna say, if he didn't come back on, then I'd try and continue on my own, but I guess I'll just wait here. He was here when he disappeared, so I assume he'll be there when he pops back in. Let's have a look around here. I brought my engineer with me. He's got a thing on eye patch on, but I think that's a standard eye patch that you can get on all Klingons. I haven't really bought the C-Store eye patch. Oh, he says he's back, but he can't see me in Skype. Okay, hold on, I'll try and call him instead then. Okay, I'm dialing Bazag. Have we got Bazag?
Hello, I'm back.
Cool, you're back. I was getting worried there. Did you have some kind of technical issues like I had earlier?
Yeah, I need to invite you back to the team.
Cool, okay, yeah.
I'm back at the start.
Alright.
So.
Hopefully on the same map, I don't know, because
yeah,
I'm where you disappeared. So there you go. Invite me back to the team before you disappear, or before I disappear. Well, I'm not going to disappear. It doesn't say it's going to kick me off the map, but
there we go, and there we go. We're back.
that's good. I'm glad they fixed all the Foundry mission teaming problems. I mean, you know, you disconnected, but you came back to the same map. That's pretty good. I mean, yeah. So I was just about to click on this thing.
Yeah. So set explosives, and then.
Oh, and then an explosive appears. Cool.
Ooh.
I don't know where I was carrying that though.
Feds beaming in behind us.
Feds beaming in? Where were they hiding? I thought this was an abandoned thingy. Oh, and I'm dead because I didn't squad match to you again. I bet they were 26 levels above me or something. And there was a respawn point in the other room that we're supposed to go to next, so that's interesting. I'm gonna grenade them. Yeah, suck on another grenade.
Eat plasma. Okay.
Okay, that's them taken care of. It's really fun because I don't have a tactical, well I do have a tactical Fed now, but I went for a tactical on Klingon first, and I haven't really had much experience with all the tactical powers yet.
Sir, I'm reading multiple transporter signals. We're going to have fight on our hands to get back to the surface. We should move quickly. The Wolf 3 colony may be in danger. Tungasi, why do I always have to raise you?
I'm glad that your bridge officers can res me, because on Tribble they seem to have a problem where they can't. Oh, I might die again.
I'm dead.
Okay, so while your bridge officer deals with that, Federation. Okay, everyone's back to health. It says fight back to the surface 0 out of 3, so I assume there are more groups here.
Yep. So I'm just ahead there. Good thing is that oh, we've got a combat medic somewhere.
Oh, okay.
There.
You know, actually finding this kind of fun, kind of escaping from a base with a bunch of people in the way.
That's sort of what I had intended with the Mysteries of Funfire when I started it. That was the basis that I built the mission on, was to escape from a base.
I got an accolade, wanted by Section 31. That must be the killing Feds accolade.
Yeah, the guild, yeah. We should return to the surface. It would not surprise me if Starfleet had attacked the colony while we were unable to defend it. They will pay for their treachery.
Okay, so I'm expecting a bunch of groups on the surface. I wonder how many there are. I'm never sure what the sort of acceptable limit of placing enemy groups in a mission is.
No, that map wasn't too bad. Wasn't bad. There's some. Does get a bit. It does get very fight heavy at the end.
Okay, here we are back at the cave entrance where we went in.
And we've got Defend Vault Colony 3, 0 out of 6.
There are 6 groups. Cool. Yeah, always got to go for that medic first.
Oh, the colony is fighting.
Cool, NPCs are helping out. Oh, but they're all dead now. Interesting.
Yeah.
They weren't very helpful.
Yeah, I don't think they the balance that since season 4 hit.
Governor what's his face and an old blind man I guess couldn't handle it. Need to kill all these medics. There you go.
They are frustrating.
I'm just waiting for when I rank up and I can get security team and I can beam down extra thingies. Because I've been having fun with that on Tribble because I ranked up a tactical to a higher level than I've ever been able to get before. So I've been testing out security teams and
you haven't
all
hit
the fun.
VA.
No, I haven't. No, I mean I don't have a VA tactical character. I've got a VA science character on holodeck, but I've never had a VA tactical. So I've never been able to use any of these powers before.
No. So you like fighting Federation mobs at them?
Yeah, this has been pretty okay so far. I mean, I haven't died like I did in the inside of the thing, so I don't know if they were different scaled level than they were on the inside interior map.
Oh, maybe they just had a less combat medics. Yeah. Because combat medics are evil.
Chief Medical Officer, that's interesting. Doesn't look like one.
Oh, yeah. Better kill that guy, because he's evil. Yeah, and free governor Torak. They tied him up and made him sit down. Either untie me or kill me, you miserable Starfleet dogs. Yes, that's really appropriate when they've all been killed. Okay, so reading now. Thank you, Commander. Those cowardly dogs stunned me and tied me up instead of killing me honorably. Vol 3 owes you a great debt for your actions today. Unfortunately, this many Federation soldiers don't just appear from thin air. I expect there are Starfleet ships in orbit. You should contact your ship immediately. You will have no more trouble with tribbles. Excellent news. General Magan will be pleased, as will Officer Vren, I'm sure. Your valor today will go down in history, Commander, whether you live or die in the upcoming battle. Do you want to do this, Miguel?
Okay, if you're done down there, there are some Starfleet ships up here who think they're a match for us, or at least one very arrogant admiral who does. As soon as you return, we can stop hiding and give them what they deserve. Please return to the ship as soon as possible. Okay, so we're going back to the ship, I suppose. I thought that was the end for a second there.
Oh, well, we've got to deal with we've got to explain how the Federation guys came there somehow.
Yeah.
So this is the last map, so an hour and a half to do 2 missions.
That's been pretty good, actually.
Especially considering with our technical difficulties we've had.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on so far this week. There always seems to be technical difficulties on a Friday evening. Okay, or a Saturday morning for you. Let's have a look. Commander, this is Vice Admiral Nielsen, commanding the Federation 4th Task Force. Your interference here is unwanted. Although it's too late to preserve the secrecy of our outpost, I'll do everything in my power to protect the tribbles we have relocated to this planet. You'll die before I allow you to continue your genocide.
I just found this really funny.
That's ridiculous. I mean, why would he beam why would he relocate Klingon to a Klingon colony like that's inhabited? I don't. Okay, genocide. I'm doing the family galaxy a favor, or I've accomplished my objectives here. Which one? Let's just do genocide. I want to see the funny.
Yeah.
I don't seek a battle, but if you force my hand, I'll deliver one. All Starfleet vessels, this is Admiral Nielsen. Move into battle formation Alpha. Okay, let's go. Let's kill these Ptah.
Okay. They've already given us a battle, so we're just, doing what they really want. And what is the Klingon way. That's one not done, 3 more to go. We've got a couple of battleships here.
Okay, so that's good. They seem to be, you started off with a sort of simple group and then they're scaling up as we go.
Well, you can't really get much higher than battleships.
Yeah, I suppose. Unless there's like 10 battleships next or something.
And this time, a battleship and a couple of frigates.
Cool.
I'm not sure what mob this would be, because I'm really
on a team when you...
Yeah.
Target shields have failed.
So, just one last frigate to left. Okay, and oh great. Oh, and some more battleships.
Typhoon class battleships.
Integrity below 75%.
They got me with their tractor beams.
Oh, if I only had. I didn't have. I got the phasers hit me and took down my shields. And I didn't have my emergency powder shields up.
Okay, looks like it's gonna go.
And yay.
There you go, another 1,000 or so Federation people dead.
Well, there's going to be another, what, 7,000 or so more. I think.
Cool, okay, so I've detected a group of transport vessels carrying tribbles. Okay. We should destroy them before they can leave the system. We cannot allow this menace to spread. Tribble transporters, okay.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target shields have failed. Right shields failing. Target shields have failed.
Pretty explosions.
Yeah.
Is that it? We should scan the debris to make sure there are no surviving tribbles. Even one stray tribble could wreak havoc on the ecology of many Klingon worlds. Can they survive in space?
Well, we'll find out. Oh, we've got a hail from the Admiral. We'll start.
Okay, Commander.
Dozens of civilian personnel aboard, not to mention thousands of tribbles. I cannot let you continue spreading havoc. All Starfleet vessels, this is Admiral Nielsen. Fall into attack formation, Gamma. So it was
3 more groups, cool.
Hmm.
Yeah, 3 groups.
These, when I played it on my own, these were all battleships. But I don't think they're battleships at the moment. Okay, that's the first lot done. So, what do you think of it? I think this is the last lot group of battles.
That's good, because it does feel like we've been going through a bunch of groups non-stop. Like it's kind of if this wasn't the last group, then it would start to feel like a grind fest. But so far it seems pretty okay. I've been able to enjoy it so far.
He has some shields.
Thank you.
So that's one battleship down, and the second is almost done.
Target shields have failed.
And there we have it, the last Federation down.
Okay.
If there's
So was the Admiral on one of those ships, or do we have to fight him too?
I have finished analyzing the scan. It looks all clear, Commander. There are no tribbles on scanners, and I doubt the 4th Task Force and any more ships in the sector. We have delivered a crushing blow to Starfleet today. Oh, and
Cool. There you go, I've completed the mission.
just give me the same review and number of stars as I gave it for hunting Slamek.
Yep, me too. Give it good 4 stars, good rating. I don't know, I think maybe I might have enjoyed this one a little bit more than Hunting Slamek, because it was a little bit longer and it did have more of a story to it. But I did enjoy Hunting Slamek as well, because that was kind of funny, getting to hunt him down, and especially when he was spouting all the lines like, it's too bright in here. And
Yes, and he was sufficiently emo in the rest of his time, so I think, it took everything that we all hated from Starfleck from Slamek and just made it fun.
These are definitely two missions, two nice short missions that you could go play through and have some fun with, rather than a big long old 3-hour long story.
Yeah, by a certain person who shall not be named.
By a certain person who shall not be named, but you know who you are. Okay. Okay, so I guess that's time to wrap it up. That was Broadcast UGC episode 5. Today we played through Hunting Slamek by what was the name of that guy? Something Gonz, R.E. Gonz. That's it, R.E. Gonz. And
Tribblesome Times by SoKErroneous.
Yep. So next week we will probably be playing something Federation again, or do you think probably take a break from the Klingons for now?
Yeah.
We've actually got a couple of suggestions in our mailbag, so we'll have a look through those, and we'll let people know on the starbasegc.com website.
Have a good night, everyone.
Yep, have a good night, everyone, and thank you for watching. Goodbye.
Welcome to episode 2 of Bite Size UGC. I'm Rogue Enterprise, and here with me is Captain P.F. Dennis.
This week, we take a bite out of Star Trek Online's Foundry with a review of Haunted Scarefest, a Halloween-themed mission by H-Bomb 420. Sure enough, this mission is full of ghosts and ghouls, but Rogue and I both got a stake through the heart. More on that in a minute. Let's jump right in.
The story of this mission is simple. Traverse a futuristic haunted house, including a haunted starship, death-dealing labyrinth, and sadistic underworld. It's a themed mission, and a complex story isn't necessary here, but the writing was witty and clever from the beginning, and the goal of providing an entertaining Halloween experience is definitely achieved. For story, we gave 4.5 stars out of 5.
The author did an amazing job with custom level design that must have taken ages to do. The labyrinth and underworld levels in particular create an incredibly atmospheric feel for this mission that makes it fit perfectly into its intended Halloween effect. It was impressive, to say the least.
Unfortunately, we did come across a progression-halting issue in the map design, more specifically a puzzle from which there was no escape towards the end of the underworld stage. Neither of us could finish this mission, even though by that point we really wanted to. We also found that there were a few too many utility mobs within the maze that dragged the experience down a bit. However, overall, from trees to buildings to an unlikely graveyard, it was all very well done. For map design, 4 out of 5 stars.
To give a good feel for the various ghosts and monsters around this haunted scarefest, the author reskinned melee monsters as Davidians, ghosts, Fakiri, and more to complete the mission feel. There were also some nice effects accomplished with appearing platforms that were quite well done. We're giving this mission's tech a rating of 4.5 out of 5.
While the reskinned mobs give the mission an overall engaging aesthetic, there were a lot of mobs in this mission. A lot. All of the same type. While it didn't make the difficulty of the mission especially brutal, it meant a lot of trouble trying to stay focused after taking on yet another group of reskinned targs. We gave difficulty 3 out of a possible 5 stars.
And that's our review of Haunted Scarefest by H-Bomb 420. It would have been great to have been able to see it through to conclusion. Support STO's Foundry by going and playing it yourselves. Until next time, this has been Bite Size UGC.
That was episode 5. Yeah, that was cool. Yeah, I actually forgot how to play the end credits there. So, yeah, I was kind of stuck for a second. I was thinking, what the hell do I press? Yep, but that was it. The recording's finished. Thank you everyone for watching. Captain PF Dennis says, good show. Thank you. Yeah, that was a good show, I think. Apart from the technical difficulties. Oh my god, technical difficulties. It just reminded me of that week when you were gone, and then I disconnected there as well. We were struggling for a second because I had to restart my entire PC. I didn't have to do it this time because for some reason it was just Stowe that disconnected, and because we were still talking on Skype, so obviously I still had a connection. But I don't get what was wrong. I couldn't log back in. You said you saw me logging in, but every time I clicked the button, it said, "Sorry, you can't connect to Stowe." I mean,
and if you could do me a big favour,
sure.
Try and work out some banners for both Hidden Intelligence and the Mysteries of Ponfar for Kirkfat's.
Okay, I'll try and get something. Kirkfat did have a picture of Vulcan. I'll probably use that or something. And then I don't know what for Hidden Intelligence. I don't have a space poo picture or something. Something. Okay, I'll work something out. Okay.